Wanna know what that was? That was water. You wanna know what water is? It's this lovely substance. It's this liquid. Actually, this is easy. Let's just ignore this for right now. We're just gonna minimize this and we're gonna open up. Thank you. What is water? Let's see. So water, it's an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colorless substance. It's the main constituent. What does that even mean? It makes up the most part of the world. It is in 70% of us. We are 70% water. We are closer to mermaids than we might have think because there are mermaids in us. Now, my name is Lawrence Miller. I am a college student. I'm a budding scientist. I am a dancer. I'm an artist. But one thing I believe in is water. Here's why it's wet. This is water, the wetness that wets. So, what does wet mean? That's the very first thing we gotta talk about, isn't it? It really is. Let's talk about it. So, what does wetness mean? If you go into Google right now, just this moment, and you see something that says define wet, what is it going to tell you? Exactly what's on your screen right now. It's going to say that it's something that is covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Or if you're British, it is showing a lack of forcefulness or strength or character. They're feeble. Let's talk about actually both of those things. Wanna know why? Because the other side has no ground to stand on. The entire whole point of water is that, look at this. Oh, there it goes. Pointer. Laser pointer. Good. Anyways, so look at this. Covered or saturated with water or another liquid. The longest and hardest topic that, or not topic, the hardest point that they have is that water cannot be wet for one reason, because water is water. Water can't be wet because water. What kind of sense does that make? What kind of sense does that make at all? That's saying that, I can't even think. It's like saying that air can't be dry. Stupid, right? It's dumb. So water can't be wet because water is water. It doesn't matter that water is water. It matters that those individual water molecules are covered or saturated. The reason I'm pointing off in this direction is because I have two screens, because, big ballin'. But it's covered or saturated with water or another liquid. So, let's talk about it. So I have one molecule. Let's pretend like this lovely red dot, that's one molecule. Or even better, pointer options, pen. Say this is one water molecule. We know we have our two H's, our one O, this lovely thing. Water. Now, here's this, and we'll just, because I don't feel like drawing a million of these, we'll say that's that little dot now. You probably can't see, but this little dot. So, boop, 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 boop. Some of these molecules are a little bit longer because there's parasites and all sorts of stuff living in the oceans, aren't there? But if we go in close and go in super close, we'll notice that there's another water. Because what are those bonds called that keep the water molecules together? It's, I didn't take biology. Well, I didn't take biology in college, but I know it. It's the stuff that makes water stick to glass. It's adhesion and cohesion. So they stick to each other. They're covered with each other. So they are pointer options, laser pointer, good. They are covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Are you really gonna try to tell me? And I hear the complaints now. No, that doesn't make sense because water can't be covered in water. Really now. If I go like this, you see my one hand. If I go like this, you see this? I'm covering myself. Are you trying to say like a human can't cover another human? What does it mean when my girlfriend is my little backpack? She's just on my back, just like a backpack. Like a, I don't know. If my blanket is folded in on itself, are you gonna not say that it's covered? Please. I can't. I cannot. I just can't. Basically, water is covered or saturated with water or another liquid. You want to know what else it is? Let's talk about the British. In case you want to talk about Brits. Brits are cool. Great. They talk like Peppa Pig. That's what we're here for. So they're showing a lack of forcefulness or strength of character. Feeble. Let's talk about why. Don't keep your indentation. Discard. We'll come back to them. So if we go here and this one. So, we'll talk about this later. We don't even need to talk about it right now. So, feebleness. Let's talk about something, a dam. A dam of, let's talk about the Hoover. So the Hoover Dam, look at this. If water was also powerful and not feeble or weak of character, then how would we be able to stop it with a couple of rocks? Really? Just so few rocks, and you may be like, no, erosion, water's able to carry stuff along as it goes on. That doesn't mean anything. That don't mean nothing. Until the day that water will suck me up and spit me out, then I'm fine. Water is ineffective. It's pointless. We need it to drink because we need to give it a purpose. So, liquid that makes something damp. Water is damp. You stick your hand in the ocean, you're damp. You're covered in water. The water is covered in itself in water. Let's keep going. What does the other side say? Nothing, because Gabby, you are wrong. Wrong, and I hope you feel that. So let's talk about the wettest thing on the planet, besides your mom. Oceans. So, look at all these, pointer, laser pointer. Oceans. Are you going to try to tell me that the ocean's dry? Like, even if we take out all the other stuff that's in the ocean, all the little particulates and the biologies, all the plankton and whales and dolphins and manatees aren't in the ocean, but all the other stuff that's in the ocean, we're going to be left with a big old pool of water. A pool. Let's talk about it, because that's something that people understand. So, a pool. Infinity pool. I have a mechanical keyboard. Anyways, so, infinity pool. Are you going to try to tell me that this pool is dry? No. Of course you're not. The pool's never dry, and you're not going to say, oh, well, the pool is actually just a container that holds the water. No. No, it's not. You may say that because technicalities don't make sense. They don't make sense. This technicality doesn't mean anything. You know good and well, if you see a pool that's empty, you're going to say that's an empty bowl. An empty pool is a milk bowl. That's a bowl without cereal. Bro. Are you going to say a cereal bowl is a bowl without cereal? No, of course not. So this pool is the water that's in it. And you're going to try to say that the pool's dry. No, you're not. Because that's not realistic. And look at this stuff. This lovely thing right here. It's called what? Condensation. Look at it. Glass of water with condensation. What does that even mean? It means that the water is so wet, it can't even be contained. It's water that's wet on the inside and the outside. Crazy. It's crazy. Try to really say that water is not wet. Questions? Of course not. Because I'm right. Because Alyssa's right. Water is wet. You know this. Deep in your heart, you know this. The only reason that you're going like this right now is because you want to be edgy. Sorry. The emo scene died like 20 years ago. It's e-boys and e-girls and all that TikToks and this and all those lovely things. Water. It's wet. Please drink some of it. Stay safe. Bye.